Hi, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to TUIDE's debut right here. They got a debut EP called Tune and Play. I was very intrigued by that pre-debut track that they released. So I'm really excited to hear what other songs they're going to come out with and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into this right here with the first track called ABD. Whoa, that's how we're wait, that's how we're starting? Okay, hold on. One more time. Those harmonies and this. Okay. Already way up my alley when it comes to the sound. Oh, I like that. How they sung that melody. Yeah, that sound going out with that sounds nice. Mm. The bass on this nice. I like that melody. I like that melody. Oh, that melody was nice. Oh, that sound on the side that came in, break, and then and that as well over there. How they dropped, clean, bro. Nice. ABD is the name of their company, right? With their, sub label that they have in there. Oh yeah, I like that synth sound in there. It's nice. That how you thinking there? Oh, our low tone with that. Nice. Oh, ever sung that? She sounded really nice one. Yeah, I like it tone a lot. The guitar right there, I like that. The bass as well. Now that percussion comes in. Love how to drop into this. Really nice sound with the production. And the sound that came in after that. Love the melody on this main hook right here. Yeah, especially the sound on the side right there. Oh, was that a vocal right there? Nice. Nice. Oh, that is a great way to start. 100%. That gets me very excited for the rest of this right there. I love the sound. Love the sound of production. The melodies that they were singing, they sounded all nice, very nice, tones overall vocally on this one. Yeah, I know this was more of like an intro type thing, but definitely would have liked it if it was longer as well. But yeah, really enjoyed this one. Definitely listen to this one. Now let's go on to the title track of this. You know, already started with all those chords, bro. This title track is called Sun Kiss. Already, this might be look. Well, let's say the rest of this. But this debut is like, yeah, those are really nice chords. I like how that sounds a lot. Right there, especially. That was nice. Wow, I love the look of that. That's nice. Just the outside. And her hair kind of blowing in the wind. Like the percussion right there. There's a nice scene right there as well. Yeah, those chords. I like her tone a lot. How she sung that was really nice. Really nice melody on that. It's nice and like chill. Groove. Oh, that bass that comes in. And that's a catchy thing with the bada bada. I like that. I like how they're filming that with the overhead right there. It's nice. The lighting on that as well. Yeah, that's a really nice melody. Hmm. Yeah, what's her name again? I really like her tone. Hmm. I love how they're moving with this. It's like choreo. Mhm. Oh, yeah, she sung that very nicely. Like Dominique coming out. Uh huh. Oh, nice. Like the choreo right there as well. They go with that. Mm-hmm. Yo, this is what sounds so nice right there. This choreo is looking really nice. I like how they done this. Mm-hmm. Oh, the percussion right here. That's clean. Choreo going back right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, little panty like voice things like that. I like that. Interesting. And that sound that goes on top of that. Right? And they coming out right there. Uh-huh. What I would say about the choreo in this one, I love how like groovy and like flowy their movement, is. It's so interesting how like this choreograph, right? Like how they're moving here, very nicely like together on that as well. I like this light coming down that. Mm-hmm. And it's not like a crazy drop either. I love that so much. It's just like a nice little going down with the beat, keeping nice energy with that. Mm-hmm. Nice. And I love the outside setting. So nice. Where did they film this at? Mm-hmm. Obviously, very different places they're filming this at, but nice. That's such a nice melody. Ooh. Very interesting sound right here. And based on that, uh huh. Yes.
We're creating our own way.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I love their vibe as well. Love it. Like this whole like concept, this natural kind of like looking thing with this outside. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love stuff like this when certain groups have a more like vibe with very like outside natural type thing, especially with this type of sound. Really, really nice. I would say this is 100% a yes for me for this. It's definitely already off the bat one of my favorite debuts I've ever heard coming out of K-pop. 100%. I really love this sound. Just overall, like I said, I love that it didn't sound, too upbeat. Like whatever I always said. I think I've ever said it in a video before. I don't know, but with a lot of title tracks, I feel like, or like certain things that come out, I feel like everybody's trying to go for like the biggest sounding crazy stuff like that. But I don't feel like I hear a sound that's a more of like just a nice kind of like chill thing for like a title track, right? Especially for like a debut thing. So I really like that they went for that on this one because this is just the sound I like the most. So I'm like, usually this is the sound a lot of groups will maybe go for like a B-side type sound, but I like that they did it for this title track. right here. This is really, really nice. Really enjoyed Sun Kiss a lot. I love that main melody that they were singing. Love the sound the instrumental has going. Nice kind of groovy beat going on as well. I think they sounded really nice vocally on this one as well. Like the tones, how they were singing that. I especially really, really enjoyed this part right here. It's the way the sound is like spread out, filled out, like the atmosphere when it comes to like the sound is really nice right there. The melody, everything is going, just where those like chords are placed as well, just really, really nice. And I feel like they did really nice with this video pairing with everything, capturing that vibe just overall, especially with, I would say, I think my favorite scenes were like when they were in this section right here, this outside kind of greenery thing with the water and stuff like that. The way they did the lighting right here was really nice as well, I would say. Yeah, so this entire thing, I really wonder where what did they film? Yeah, like this as well. Where did they film this? This is definitely, I definitely have to look that up and see. But yeah, 100%. Really, really enjoyed how they sounded on this one. Just the sound of the song, just in general. Sun Kiss is a song I'm going to be listening to a lot, and definitely one of my favorite debuts I've heard just ever. Now let's go on to the next track. It's called Echo. Ooh. Okay, I like that. Nice little dancey thing. I got a percussion came in. Oh, the bass on that is nice. Oh, nice harmony. Like that. Like, alright. Yeah, she's harmony that's coming in right there. Okay, I like that going right there. Ooh, nice. Chords coming right there. Really love the sound of layer vocals right there. Oh, yo, the sound of that harmony right there was nice. With that going down. How the percussion coming on? Yeah, really enjoy this one as well. Got the sound going? Yeah, love the sound of that. Little synth thing coming in, okay. The beat goes down as well. It's very nice. Are we going higher with that? Love how she's on that. Love how they're doing like multiple kind of like layers of the voice right there, kind of placing it different. Yeah, the harmonies on that part is really nice. Nice vibe on this one, just overall as well. Love how they're keeping this dancey beat going on as well. Especially going to this part. Oh, who's on that right there? Is that nice? Of course, you guys know my opinion on, short songs just in general, but this one was a really nice one, I would say. Really, really, really enjoyed just how dancey that was, the sound, the way they used the synth sound on this one. Nice melodies. I would say harmonies on this one, most definitely that did a lot for me for a lot of lines on this one, like how they did that. Yeah, they sounded really nice on this one as well. Now we have one more track left, and I found a lyric video for the Flip Flop. Oh, hold on. Flip Flop Girl is the next one. All right, so let me go over their names again. Sohee, Soyeon, Elena, Gia, Saki, Seiya, and Ihani. Yeah, thank yo. Mm. Mm. I don't know if that's one of them and they like pitch their voices higher, but that sounds really nice. You ever seen that? Mm-hmm. Ooh. The synth? Mm. This is the one. This is the one. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Oh, that beat, the bass, the freaking chord that just went down. Mhm. Nice. Not the later voices on that. I like that high sound I was in there. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Ooh, interesting job there. Nice. Most definitely. Whoever produces did a great job. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice. Ooh, it does. Oh, yeah, yeah. And that just made it better as well with that synth. I like that. That's vocal right there. Love the flow of that one. Actually went low right there. It's nice. Mm-hmm. Such a nice sound with that. Mm-hmm. That's how it drops. It's interesting how they change the beat right here. Just sound the percussion. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this hook is fire. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love this part. Ooh, nice hard book on the back right there. Nice. I don't know how many of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Again on that one, I feel like that one could have been longer, maybe a little bridge on that one or something like that, going back into everything. But the sound of that one is a most definite. I will be listening to that one a lot. That one might shoot up into like one of my favorite songs of the year, Loki. Like released by a K-pop group, at least. Really, really enjoyed that. That just solidified this whole debut for me, though, just in general. Because the last one we already heard, Girls, and I like that track as well. So yeah, this entire thing right here, absolute fire. This is a freaking peak, freaking debut EP. I love the sounds that they went for, just overall, way up my alley when it comes to the sound. Like every single song, the way that was done, especially this one, This is definitely my favorite on this one. I would say the way they use that sound with the chords going down, the way that beat was going, that synth that added into like that chorus part. Or was it the post chorus? I don't know, but the way they added that, made it better on that one. Like how they sound on this one as well. Most definitely gonna be listening to this one a lot. And then all the tracks just in general, like I said, just way up my alley when it comes to the sounds. So yeah, tune and play. Yeah, yeah. This makes me very, very invested into this group. Just already, just based off of this debut, I am very invested into this group. I will be checking out. anything else that they put out in the future, of course. What I'm hoping though, because I know a lot of groups they do a thing where they might debut with a sound or something like that, but then it might change up, right? I'm hoping that this doesn't happen with this group. I'll be completely honest with you. I'll be intrigued to hear any other sound and how they might do that, but I'm hoping they keep in a similar area of sound and the way everything is done because I'm liking it. I think it fits with them in terms of like the vibe and the concept that they have going on and the way that they've been, performing on these videos so far. So, I'm hoping that they kind of stick with a similar kind of area of sound, right? Of course, I'm biased because I like this area of sound the most, but obviously, like I said, I think they sound really nice in it just in general. Production was really nice. Whoever did the production on all these songs definitely did a great job. I would say I guess my second favorite after Flip Flop Girl would be Sun Kiss. I think I'd listen to that one a lot. And even ABD, that was a nice one as well. That was a pretty short one though. But yeah. Definitely gonna check out performances for these songs as well if they release any performances because the choreo for Girls looked really nice in that one and also Sunkiss as well. So, anything that they perform, I'll be checking that out. Those reactions will be on my Patreon if you guys want to see my reaction to that. But yeah, 100%. Tell me what you guys thought about TUIDE's debut right here. Would you like, would you not like? Tell me what your favorites were on this one, or you can rank the entire thing if you'd like. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.